historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. On the visitors' sideline, Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin. His team in the middle of a good run, 4-2 over their last 6 games. His counterpart on the Ravens side is John Harbaugh. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, we welcome you. That's the punter Ethan Evans to get this started. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. And this will work out quite well. Could get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They're led by their quarterback out of Ohio State, first-round pick Justin Fields.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. Biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Brings up second.
Like this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Fields now on second down. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face third and a yard. They'll try to sneak it here, and he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down. Here's first and 10.
A pickup of 2 yards.
Here we go.
First down, Steelers.
They go play action with Fields. A throw on the move is caught. A gain of 16 on that pass play. That's a Steeler first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
On carry here for Warren. Has some room inside the 30. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's another first down. Big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Don't jump, ready?
Once again, it's Warren. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. From the 24 now, here's second and 9. They'll run the draw with Warren. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A lot of times the success of a draw depends on the defensive ends, Mike, rushing the passer. In this case, a great job by the defensive end. He initially reads pass, but then he determined...
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And the Ravens have come up with the football.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball, they knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
We had a chance to sit down earlier in the week and kind of reflect and visit on last week's game, and he was very clear. He said, listen, it was a bittersweet victory. He goes,
the pressure, too much, and he goes down. Keanu Benton, he's in there for the sack. It's his third of the year. We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12. Brings up third down and 9.
Jackson. He's got a man! It's Harris! 13 yards on that pass play. First down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On a run, and this is Henderson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 13, pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down. From the 35, it's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Once more, it's Henderson. And a good run there to get him 5 yards. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. From the 29, here's second down and 5. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. Off he goes.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he'll take this one in. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Baltimore. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Greg, offensive coordinator's script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive. They've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, they continue to build on this lead here early. It's going to be a long day for this defense.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Nice gain.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
I love this call. My defense is thinking run here. It's second and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy first down. Really well done.
That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. From 31, here is second and a couple. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. That is catch number 60 for the season. So after one, it's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. Quick throw here is complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7.
Now a second down throw for Fields. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike. He works his way in and a big milestone sack, number 50 in his career. Third and 9.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
29-yard attempt.
Ryland's kick is good. And the Steelers are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Here's Nixon on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. And that's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 22.
From the gun, Jackson. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his third and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10.
Here we go, son. 58, he's here.
They'll start this on the ground with Warren. He's to midfield. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40.
And the Steelers,
Here we go.
first down.
First down. Fields. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second and 2. And the Ravens, 30.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 2. To throw is Fields. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now Fields. He's going to find with open on the left side. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Don't jump. Ready?
Here's a handoff to Warren. And good red zone running here, taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pick up of 8. A good spot here, second and a yard.
The 7-yard line.
Here we go. Up.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up. Throwing is Fields. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown.
His 4th TD grab of the season. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Steelers are on top. It's now 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Nixon on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Lamar Jackson, and as reflected in those numbers that you see there. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. Jackson now. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's a gain of 20. That's good. First down.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. will come back to Baltimore after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Jackson. He'll get this out to Henderson. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
17 more yards. That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 31.
Jackson up top again. That's complete to Henderson. And he's in. Way beyond Henderson. Touchdown, Ravens. His second touchdown of this first half. The extra point is good. And the Ravens are on top. It's 14-10.
Steelers 10.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play.
Here we go, Scott.
A first down throw for Fields. This one complete right side. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 31 yards. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A pickup there of 28 yards.
First and 10.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. This one caught at the 4. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds until halftime.
Brings up second and 2.
Here we go.
At the Ravens' 3-yard line.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Second down. It's Fields. That one, take it in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Steelers. It's his second touchdown of the year. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Steelers move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen at our EA Sports. Three points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with first and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. Second down. Jackson. Forced out wide. Now he takes off. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
Jackson now to throw on first down. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34. So, not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Toss, Henderson heading right.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
3rd and short. Jackson. Flush to his right. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Steelers offense and DK Metcalf getting set for their next possession. They trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Fields. Moving to his right. And he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. And that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away. Picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Quick throw, taken in. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Steelers.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 46. Here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Fields. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Quick throw here is complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
4th down, Fields. That's taken in. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. 1st down, Fields. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Warren, touchdown Pittsburgh.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Extra point now by Riley. He knocks it through, and the Steelers extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And this defense has got to be at its wit's end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go. And he's turned a number of those into big plays. On play action, here's Jackson. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. Back to throw, Jackson. That is intercepted. Picked off by Chuck Clark. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
Here we go, son.
Here's Warren. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup.
Field snap on second down.
Justin Fields, sacked. Loss of 6 yards. It's third down. 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Fields from the gun on third down. He'll try and get, and he's into the end zone. Justin Fields, touchdown Steelers. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Steelers will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Nixon on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Ravens offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. And with the season winding down, thoughts turn to postseason awards. You can't avoid the conversation. You'd have to say he is at least among those who should be considered for MVP. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They run it straight ahead with Henderson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. He was dropped for the loss of a yard. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. He'll throw it back and has his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the third quarter. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. This one hauled in by Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 38 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
More yards. That's another Baltimore first down.
Again, it's Jackson. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Henderson. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Steelers' 5-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Henderson. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
He'll try to run for it, and he will score! Game on! Lamar Jackson! Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Steelers offense and their running back, Jalen Warren, set to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sainriston.
Fields pass. Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Forced to his right. He'll take off again.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That is T.J. Watt. He gets in there to record the sack, number 16 now on the season. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, Alpha, say hi. What is it?
Let the fullback try to power him home. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Patrick Ricard. Touchdown, Ravens. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use them than down here on the goal line.
The return starts from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Second down. It's Fields. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Now Fields. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway. And it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's going to have the Steelers first down. They convert style there. Big play on fourth and long. 24-yard pickup as they convert on fourth down. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. Intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens have just about sewn up this football game.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Now, Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll drop to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. The extra point. Up and good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
Fields. He finds Metcalf on the slant. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Taking off. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, that's scored twice. It's first and 10. He'll complete that to his fullback. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On first and 10, Fields. That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal. He'll get up and clock it and does it with just a little over 40 seconds to play. Now, second and goal.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Fields now. he's just going to flip this phone.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
So the field goal makes it a one-score game. Now the lineup for the onside kick.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
First down throw there is incomplete.
You have to wonder, Mike, how are those previous mistakes he made earlier in the game still lingering in the back of his mind? You can tell he's being a little bit more conservative.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee.